There we are.
We're live, yo.
So, Dougie, like if this were a regular game, we'd be doing, an ACC game.
Oh,
But we're playing against Bethune-Cookman, who is not in the elite of college basketball.
they're not.
All right, let's just get right to it. What are the big issues? I mean, offense struggling, defensive rebounding.
I've never. So there's nobody at the game, right? Spencer sent us that picture. Nobody's there. And TV has microphones on games, microphones on baskets at games. I've never heard the baskets so loud. Clank, clank. Usually it's like crowd and you can hear it, you can't, or whatever. We just clanked everything.
So loud and so often.
Once we got off the pregame, I turned the TV on. There was 2 points for us. It was 2-2. And then I looked down. There was 15 minutes left in the first half. 2-2.
Well, 7 for 25 for us. 9 for 32. Both teams combined for 6 of 26 for threes. That's a lot.
Kind of an implosion, man.
A lot of clanking, right? And I don't know. Like at some point, my question becomes: This is where I think social media and people are going to start making it.
Sorry.
I don't know who that was. At some point, people are going to start attacking the players.
The players?
The players, more so than they already do, right? Because when you accept money, lots of it, you're going to become a bigger target. And if you're not performing, so when salaries are performance-based and you meet those standards, I guess people will be like, okay, fine. But say you're a booster or whatever you want to call yourself, a sponsor or NIL giver.
Yeah.
And you say, okay, I have a relationship with so-and-so, and I'm giving so-and-so $500,000.
Yeah.
What's your expectation for somebody getting $500,000?
Play hard. I mean,
Who just tried to join us?
I think it's Spencer. Hold on. You know what? It's yeah, it's a hard. I don't know. It's a hard thing to say, but if you give somebody $500,000, it's a lot of money, and you want to put a good product on the court, right? There's Spence. What are you doing, Spence?
Hi, Spencer.
Yeah, it's not to be. I don't know. It's too much money. I'm kind of like at a loss for words. When I turned the game on, it was 2-2. I can't get past it. I don't care what happens from now on today. I think we're losing, right?
We are.
It's really hard for me to think that a guy gets 500, 700, and you don't put any sort of product out. If I played, I hope I would be. There's one or two things. You're like, I got over. I got my money, so it doesn't matter. Or it's like, are you kidding me? I make this much money for doing this job, this game. I'm sorry, for playing this game, and I can't perform. I'd be embarrassed.
I have a hard time believing anybody thinks they got over, right? Until maybe a year or two after they graduate, look back if they haven't had a top, either they haven't performed well during their careers.
Mark, it's Bethune-Cookman. They're getting over.
But I think this is the point. Like, I think this is going to force, whether it's PE companies get involved, private equity companies get involved, or companies get involved in investing in. I sent a couple of articles to the group chat where there was the owner of the Milwaukee Bucks talking about private firms getting involved and investing in colleges. I think now you're going to see a lot of people. There's going to be a correction. There's going to be a major correction. Like, what am I getting out of giving somebody $500,000 or $750,000, right? There's a couple of guys on UVA who are getting somewhere between $600,000 and $800,000.
Mm-hmm.
What's the standard that needs to be met for someone to get $800,000 a year?
I don't even know, right? Like, for me,
22 years old.
For me, is to be nationally competitive.
It damn sure can't be 0 points.
We're playing.
It can't be 0 points and a half against.
Yes, I'm like that. Like, I'm at a complete loss for words at what I just saw. is there something going on? Are we just having a bad day? We're not having a bad day, Mark.
When I saw
the announcers are searching, they're like, Reggie Theus he's slowing the game down to pick out, no. Why do we slow down? Just run down their throats.
Okay, but when I saw the numbers being thrown around before the season started,
yeah,
and I'm hearing 500, 600, 700,000 these guys.
That's what it is.
I'm beside myself.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. You can command that type of money. Who should I think money? And by the way, if I were giving it, I were giving your performance has got to be better. Matching salaries by performance. There's going to be a correction, and the correction may be performance based, and maybe it's going to be okay. You're getting $100,000, and guess what? If you meet these standards, if you meet this criteria, then you get a bonus. Right? Here's your bonus structure.
That's right.
A lot more. I think kids are going to become bigger targets when money's being thrown around like this. And I also think there's going to be a correction where schools are going to say, "What am I paying for?" Right? There's no way this can continue.
It's not and people talk about this the NIL. It's not just going back to the same guys every time and saying, "Hey, we like this guy, $500,000, this guy 600, this guy 300, this guy." No, I mean, there's nothing to show for it. And forget any other game. It's Bethune-Cookman, dude.
UVA has 18 points at the half. Against Bethune-Cookman.
I'm going to be wrong on my thing tonight. They had 2. It was 2-2 with 15 minutes left in the first half. 2-2.
They're still going to score at least 40 points in the second half. Just need to get a little time to get.
Yes, Brookie, you're right. I would. Everybody, you're out. I'm playing the end of the bench the entire time. Win, lose, don't care.
Who are you going to put in, Dougie? Who would you play?
I would play Desmond, who played Stab. He's the walk-on guy. Freak athlete, great athlete. He's not great at basketball, but I'd just play everybody except for guys who are making $700,000 this year in NIL. I would, what I'd do, Mark? I would say, wait, what's your number? Bench. What's your number? Bench. What's your number? Fine. I can't see stats. Is there anybody that's like kind of good?
No.
Impressive stat-wise? Sharma.
Give the stats, Dougie.
I'll play Sharma the whole game, the whole second half.
Sharma's got 9 points.
Yeah.
Right? Off the bench.
Cookman, which is his level, in my opinion, but that's
Buchanan, no, I disagree with that. Buchanan's 1 for 2, 3 points, 7 rebounds. These guys 7 rebounds. Saunders, 1 for 5, 2 points, 6 rebounds. Rhodey, 2 for 4.
Bench.
0 for 2 from 3, 4 points. Isaac McNeely. What?
Who was the last one before Isaac, you said?
Rhodey.
Bench.
Isaac McNeely, 0 for 3, 0 points. Tane Murray, 0 for 2, 0 points, 2 assists.
I'd bench everybody, but I'd play Tane because he's a senior. He stayed here.
Jacob Coffey, your guy who you said is going to go to the league. I'm going to beat you up on that every fucking podcast. I curse at myself. I'm digging myself. That's the first time I think I've locker room access. Jacob Coffey, 0 for 2, 0 points, 2 rebounds. TJ Power, 0 for 2, 1 rebound, 1 assist.
Bench.
Sharma, 9 points, 3 or 4, 3 rebounds. Now, I haven't seen a lot of the games, but I've seen Sharma in the past. He struggled one game, but I still liked his movements in the game. He struggled shooting from the.
That's a good point. He struggles and moves well, but he's not made for the big time, the Memphises and the Dukes. So he's not going to be good at that.
You said
do we even want to win right now? Like I would bench everybody, Ron.
Who's your starting 5, Dougie?
Tonight?
Right now.
Des Roberts. Tane Murray. Ishan Sharma. Anthony Robinson. And anybody else except for who's in the game. Has Anthony Robinson played a minute?
No.
Yeah. Really? What's he gonna do? Miss a shot? Miss a defensive assignment and hurt us? He'll transfer to South Florida and put on a show next year. This is appalling, man. Sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm upset.
I'm looking at stats from past games because I've not thoroughly checked them out.
No, it's not even important. It's just like.
Well, it's important because that's who UVA plays, right? Based on the last game and based on practices.
Yeah.
We're trying to find consistency and to see who's the most consistent player. Tonight, I would think.
I am.
Half is a good start. I'm just taken back by the whole. I'm taken back by the NIL thing. I'm taken back by coaches games when they start. And I put it on my phone. Anyway, I think that sloppy play at the end of the first half.
I mean, is it even sloppy? I don't know. The rims are just clanking. I saw one coach jump up one time who wasn't Ron, saying something. I don't see the coaches. It seems apathy and acceptance. And here we are watching. So
Rob doesn't get a chance.
How is Anthony Robinson not?
I'm not going to say
the entire second. I'd play him the entire second half until he faints.
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's I don't know. I'm hoping that the first half was a result of, they're getting ready for winter break. Right? So Bethune-Cookman just scored to start the second half. It's 23-18. Dougie, we'll talk.
Yeah, I'm saying when we played, I could walk in the gym and just close my eyes against Bethune-Cookman and make a three.
Oh man, we just clanked another one, Dougie.
You heard it, right? Clank. Yeah. Sir Robert, we got to say, Sir Robert, hello.
Spencer and five other people are at the arena.
Nobody's there. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't like the rebounds, giving up the rebounds. I don't like a couple open shots, but I think the defense was a little better. But I don't know that. I mean, certainly Bethune-Cookman's not an elite team, and so all right, Dougie, let's get off and go to the second half and
all right,
and have some positive energy.
What is Bethune-Cookman's nickname, by the way? I have no idea.
I forget.
I've never heard of it. The running.
No, I did it when I was TV reporter years ago. I did a story on the Bethune-Cookman FAMU game where the bands, right, were the highlight of the afternoon, not the football game.
Is Bethune-Cookman HBCU?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. FAMU, I know the Rattlers.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I've had cousins.
When I was a young kid, I went to UAB FAMU, and it stuck in my head. They were the Rattlers. Such a great nickname.
Well, Dougie,
what's up, Robert? Thanks, man.
We're down 7.
Are you kidding? You got to be kidding me! All right, I'm gonna order 5 guys, which is gonna destroy me. And I hate doing it, but it's. Are you kidding me? Let's go, Who's.
All right, see you after the game, Dougie.
Yes, sir.